Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Oh, man. It's a beautiful morning. It's better than it was last night. Oh, my God. All right, how's it going, guys? I have to apologize. I want to start by saying, of course, I wasn't here yesterday. I wasn't here last night. I had two fillings, and one didn't go very well. It feels a little better this morning, but I probably have to go back to the dentist to double check it. I don't know. I haven't had any dental work in 20 years, so sue me. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, feeling some kind of way this morning. Anyway, guys, I guess my jaw still hurts. That's about it. And I think I'm good now, guys. I think I'm good now, gang. All right, guys, how's it going? Cyclones in the house, number one, numero uno. Joy, then we got following up by Joy. How's it going, Joy? Hello, good morning, rising sign. Well, have a wonderful day, guys. Have a wonderful day. Yes, proof of life. Yes. I love it. It's so troll. That's right. The Crypto Otaku is still alive, guys. That's right. No wrench attacks yet for me, right? No wrench attacks except self-induced ones. All right.
What are you, stupid?
Jeez. Yes. It's a day. It's gonna be a day, guys. We do have hot CPI coming in. We're gonna get into that really quick before the opening bell. Crypto JPEG is also here. Good morning. Good morning. Otaku stopping by just to say hi. Just left my damn headphones at home today. Damn it. I know. I remember doing the same thing at the Fiat Factory when I was doing that full time. Yeah, the same problem too, and I could not live then. I would leave work and go back home to get them. I would even sneak out sometimes. Nobody even know I'm gone. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I gotcha. Hopefully next time, man. Hopefully next time. Yeah, because you don't want to miss a beat, especially right now with the markets about to pop off. Oh, man, I remember 2021 doing that same thing, too. It's crazy. Smash That Like Fam says, Cody, how's it going, Cody? Good morning, good morning. How's it going, Chaos? Cool. How's it going? Don't forget to smash that like and, of course, hit that sub down below. Trying to get the show up to 1,000 subs. 1,000 subs. So, of course, we can unlock all the superpowers. Woo! Every single day, guys. We're trying to shill as much as I can. I'm trying. Of course, in the great words of Jake the Snake. Shill harder. That's right. Thank you, Jake. Oh, man. Oh, stupid floppy disk. Strawberry Dragons, how's it going? Good morning. You finally made it. You're also at the Fiat Factory, too. Good morning. All right, guys. Let's dive into all of the things on the channel. Let's go. We got a whole show for you. I'm sure there's going to be tons of stuff we got to catch up from yesterday. All right. Where's the thing? Sorry, guys. Oh, man, I'm feeling some kind of way. Okay, here we go. Guys, if you didn't catch yesterday's live stream, of course, winning.
Win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Yes, of course. And we're still winning. We're still actually winning. We're still just going sideways, slightly higher highs, right? So slightly more and more bullish, trajectory to the upside. So again, not bad. And again, we weren't here to do the Jesus. We weren't here to do the Crypto Chaos Magic last night, so we keep this going from the weekend. That's insane. This still is not been invalidated from the weekend, so that's positive, guys. It's positive. Either way, we're going sideways, but we're slowly, if you zoom out, we're slowly going up and to the right. We're ready for a liftoff, and you can't keep us under 120 forever. They can't do it forever. All right, all the paper Bitcoin out there, we can't do it forever. We got Andy, A guy. How's it going, A guy? Good morning. I misread your name real quick because laser eyes and I'm too groggy. Need more coffee. Yes. A Cyclone says we respect the pain and suffering you go through now, so you'll be here for us in the bull run. 100%, my man. 100%. I did not want to miss yesterday at all, but dental work sucks, says Cyclone. Yes, and I'm also not a big fan of medication too. I'd rather just suck it out than pop another pill. All right, it's just me though. Save my organs for another day. All right, let's go. Let's get into it, guys. We got Bloomberg ringing the bell here in about 5 minutes, and I do want to cover, of course, the big one out the gate, which is, of course, CPI. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Here we go. CPI rose in July by 2.7% on an annual basis. Here's what that means. It's brought to you by CBSNews.com. All right, so the CPI was expected to rise 2.8% last month, according to economists that pulled the financial data firm FactSet. On a month-to-month basis, the CPI rose 0.2% in line with the economists' forecast. The CPI is a basket of goods services typically bought by customers, which they keep changing. Coffee's not in there anymore, even though the cost of coffee's gone through the freaking roof. You used to get a cup of coffee for $1 before COVID at a gas station. Now you have to pay $3. Jesus Christ!
What are you, stupid? Stupid?
Yeah, but yeah, we just keep changing it. So whatever. It is what it is. So everyday items such as food and apparel over time. So far this year, inflation has stayed over at 3% or lower. Their June's CPI reading was 2.7%. So-called core inflation, a measure of CPI that excludes food and energy prices, which are more volatile, rose 3.1% over the past 12 months. And the Bureau of Labor Statistics say that the economist pulled by FactSet had predicted a 3% increase per the measure. Food prices rose 2.7% on an annual basis last month, the same as the overall inflation rate. Items have seen the big cost increases since last July include eggs. Oh no! Trump better get out there and defend eggs again. God damn it. Yes. Which are up 16.4%. Roasted coffee. Finally, roasted coffee, not pre-prepared coffee, right? That's how they get you. Up more than 14.8%, and ground beef, which is up 11.5%. Damn, that's crazy at the grocery store, guys. Grocery store prices. Look at this. A dozen of eggs. Wow, is it a dozen eggs really that much? Holy shit. $5? Really? That's insane. From $1.46 in 2019. Frozen orange juice, 2.45 cents. Jesus, $2.45 compared to $4.44. Oh my God, everything's basically doubled or more, guys. That's insane. This is, of course, because of the great print. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. Oh, jeez. All right, just double checking. Yeah, we still got 2 more minutes, I think. Yeah, 2 more minutes, almost. Yeah, cookies. Oh my God, everything's up. Is there anything that's relatively close to the same? Rice is not that. I mean, still 30%. That's still 30%. Yeah, basically 30%. 30 cents. Yeah, basically. What else we have here? Anything else? Close enough. White bread, I mean, $1.29 versus $1.91. I mean, there's some things that don't hurt as much as others. Utility gas, I don't know. Utility gas? Oh, like, okay, like yeah, for your utilities in the home. Yeah, I guess so. Natural gas, I don't know. Whatever. Potatoes, yeah, even potatoes are gone up like 25%. Flour, up about 10-15%. Malt beverages, yeah, about 20%. Yeah, I mean it hurts, guys. I know it hurts. I hear it all the time, and I see it. I know the big thing that's gonna hurt me is I think tomatoes, man. Damn, tomatoes out of you can't be able to cook certain meals without tomatoes, and we're gonna get crazy tariff price hikes on tomatoes here soon. With what's going on in Mexico, because we don't grow half of our crap we need to feed people, just the cattle, guys. God, just your warning. Yeah, we don't grow enough to feed our humans here, just the cattle. All right, we have yeah, Bloomberg about ready to open the bell, guys. Here we go. Yeah, it's total chaos.
From the official start of the cash trade on this Tuesday morning. Welcome back to Bloomberg Open Interest. I'm Katie Greifeld. We have green on the screen behind me. An interesting setup too. After we got those inflation figures
SB up 6,400. Damn.
For the month of July, coming in
65, coming in soon.
Estimates, maybe a hair higher when it comes to annualized core. But no one seems to be worried about that at this moment. The S&P 500 rising in the pre-market. It's actually the small caps that are outperforming today as you see those treasury yields come down, especially at the front end. Traders saying that September looks like a lot for a Fed rate cut. You can see the bells ringing behind me as we officially welcome in the start of trade today. And there are some things to keep an eye on under the surface. One of them is China telling companies to avoid NVIDIA's H20 chips, especially for government or national security related work. That's after the U.S. lifted its ban. Meanwhile, you have President Trump's meeting with Intel CEO Lip-Bu Tan appearing to have gone well, with Tan scoring talks with more members of Trump's cabinet. And you can see that those shares are rising right now. NVIDIA maybe a little bit less.
I've got to look for you, Katie, on those. Maybe the reason NVIDIA is rising less, indeed it was in the red in the pre-market, was the fact that we had this report from the information that China was outright asking companies to stop importing them. You mentioned Intel up 2%. Katie, let's also get a look at Circle this morning because it reported its first earnings since going public. It lost money in the second quarter. That was mainly due to IPO-related charges, but it reported a 53% jump in revenue. And Katie, those shares are up
Circle's still ripping.
just under, I should say, 14%.
And we're back now with Nuveen's CIO and head of equities and fixed income, Sarah Malik. So a really interesting setup here. Sarah, I want to go back to that trade discussion because you do have China and the U.S. extending that 90-day pause. At the same time, you do have those issues percolating under the surface when it comes to NVIDIA's chips in particular. We think about the discussions of trade talks across the world, it feels like, but how important specifically is that U.S.-China relationship and making sure that it stays open?
U.S.-China relationship is crucial, I think, in terms of trade talks, and that, I think, has always been one of the main areas of focus for this administration. Part of this NVIDIA is negotiations that will be ongoing. I think a bit of relief for the markets that we get a 90-day delay here. But overall, what we see in terms of tariffs is up to about 15% tariffs across the board outside of the U.S. And if you calculate those numbers in terms of how they affect GDP and inflation, they should be a drag of on GDP of about 1.5% or so, and a bump to inflation perhaps of 1% over time. Of course, we are not seeing that show up dramatically in the inflation numbers yet. That would get you quite close to a recession. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out over time with the impact of tariffs.
To your point, Sarah, they're not showing up in the inflation numbers yet. It's worth just taking stock of where we are in the market because some of the gains in treasuries have petered out. Indeed, only the 2-year yield is gaining, but now less than 2 basis points. Sarah, part of the data we got this morning was services inflation that continued to look hotter than expected. It was supposed to be services coming down to offset some of the core goods inflation rather. Does that give you pause if other elements, non-tariff related elements, look more stubborn?
Short-term good news for the markets is investors expected CPI to come in today hotter than expected. So that's the positive and why markets are looking to open up. Now, the shift, exactly as you pointed out, from goods to services is the issue. In the past, we saw some pickup in goods inflation last month with toys stronger than expected, sporting goods being strong. Services had not seen a pickup in inflation. Now, today, of course, what we see is that inflation creeping over and spilling over from goods into services. And that is an issue for the consumer in terms of, is the consumer now starting to make tougher choices because of the impact of tariffs? We'll see how that plays out from here. Of course, as you noted earlier on holdings, it's not spilling over to athletic shoes at this point because that number was very strong from them. But I think consumers are making tougher choices when it comes to experiences, how much they're going to pay for airfares and hotel rates going forward.
Absolutely. I mean, that seems to be the anecdotal evidence that's out there. Not seeing it in the numbers yet, but that could change in the months to come. Let's talk.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, CPI is what it is. I mean, the prices are going up. I mean, it's just what it is. And there's nothing they can do about it. So that's why everything's rallying, because they have to cut the rates anyway because people are losing jobs. and it's getting pretty heated. I know I've got a lot of family and friends. So let me know in the chat if you guys have a lot of family and friends, too, that are losing their job or in the midst of losing their job. Have lost their job, whatever. But yeah, it's starting to get heated out there. And like, Bloomberg's reporting, I do kind of see what they're finally saying. They're finally saying things that catch up, right? Like, oh, it doesn't affect retail. That's what we heard at the beginning of the year. I'm like, that's bullshit. I've seen it. I've heard it. I've heard people complaining in the streets. Yeah, they can't afford this. They can't afford that. They can't do this. It's starting to happen. So, yeah, so they're coming up because, the stocks are coming up today because it's still earnings week, right? We still have earnings, and we have, of course, the price. Everything's getting priced in that we're going to get a rate cut either way. So technically, it's not good for rates, right? So this is another weird paradox. It's not good for rates, but because of the bad jobs data we had last, I wouldn't say bad, atrocious, right? We're gonna get a rate cut either way. It's just no doubt. And a lot of economists and of course Trump himself are right. He's too late. Powell is too late. The Fed is too late. Whatever you want to say, but political or not, in reality they're too late. And the whole idea was to avoid a recession. We don't do recessions anymore. We're not going to call it a recession because we can't spook stocks. And the stocks are still a bubble. They're still just, keeping everything hedged basically against underperforming assets like the dollar. All right, guys, let's go. Let's see what else we got this morning. How we got, what else? They still rattling on about they're talking about treasury yields mixed. Okay, yes. We'll take a look at the fear and greed this morning, see how that's going with the Dixie. And yeah, we'll do all the roundup of things. Here we go again, guys. CNN, reporting in fear and greed for stocks right now, sitting at 58 in greed, even with the mixed feels of the market. 68 for crypto fear and greed index, and we have the Dixie coming in at 98.4, still chopping around 98. It was pretty much stuck at 98.5 yesterday, so it doesn't really seem like it's done anything but go sideways here. Seen a bit of a drop this morning from 0.5 to 0.4, I guess as low as 0.24. So we could see the Dixie start to break down a little bit as more of this data comes in and again pushes a weaker dollar, which is again great for risk on assets because who the hell wants to hold this shit? Who wants to hold this shit, guys? Who wants to hold this? God damn it. I'm just feeling some kind of way this morning, guys. Bear with me. I can't. All right. Let's see what we can dig up in the rest of the news outlets. We've got Fox. I guess they're going back into CPI data.
Form of protection here.
I like areas which have their own structural growth drivers that can remain resilient in any kind of environment, including a recession. So I talked about infrastructure earlier. Infrastructure not only has the positive of manufacturing coming back home, but the components of infrastructure tend to be utilities and waste management. We still turn on our lights and take out our garbage during a recession. So it tends to be more resilient, and it has that growth upside from artificial intelligence and data center growth. Second area we like is an income providing area within equities, dividend growers. These companies
Oh my God! Sorry, guys. My mic was off. Yeah, of course. In times like this, we, they definitely want to be looking at stocks that are more resilient in a recession, right? That's kind of what they're playing into. That there this morning in Doomberg this morning. I love it. I love the Doom guys. And usually you want to go to like cheap food, cheap options for the consumer, utilities, energy, power, and gold, of course, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what we got. CNBC. CNBC standing for consumer news, business. Of course, guys. If you guys don't have these channels, you don't pay for all these networks, you can get them for free. Oh no. Oh, please tell me. No, it's not my VPN. I don't know. Oh man, that sucks. Maybe they finally denied me. They finally shut them down. I don't know. We'll try it one more time. Let's see. Maybe, hopefully, it's just that channel. They may have shut them down. That would suck. There we go. We got CNBC. We got Fox Business still. So yeah, we're having some issues with CNBC. But anyway, guys, if you want to watch this stuff for free, go to newslive.com. Again, don't pay for something you get for free. That's right, Oscar. Thank you. We want to save our money, man. I'm a frugal bastard. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So let's see what Fox News has to say about this morning.
Winners. There you go. United Airlines, Delta, Southwest. There's a theme. It's unusual. They're doing well. Southwest Airlines, I mentioned. And then the NASDAQ winners. Let's take a look at these. Fortinet, OnSemi, Palo Alto, Meta, and Meta Networks, that is, and Meta Platforms, all doing well in the early going. Okay. Coming up, HBO host Bill Maher, he had some harsh words for the ladies of The View.
I don't know if they're really, at this moment, the best advertisement for women. I say some things that are just, like, not helpful, like, say, to elections.
You think? Is the left finally waking up? We're going to ask Jimmy Failure. Can't wait to hear what Jimmy has to say.
I got very political stuff coming out of Fox Business this morning. Okay, anyway, so let's see what else we have, because that didn't really help us at all. Let's dig up some headlines, if anything else pertaining to our space this morning. Dow rises 200 points after slightly lighter than expected inflation data. Consumer prices rise at 2.7% annually in July, less than expected, and amid tariff worries. All right, so I guess, yeah, it's not as much as they were expecting either way, but still, damn, guys. I mean, if you look back to what the CNBC was showing in the chart, right? It's probably not, probably not the same article as the one I showed before. But those prices, man, are still crazy. What consumers have been paying since 2019 and 2020. All right. Musk threatens immediate legal action against Apple over alleged antitrust violations. Tesla is hiring robo-taxi test drivers in New York City, but the company hasn't applied for permits. Biggest analyst calls for Nvidia, Tesla, Chipotle, Starbucks, Micron, and more this week. Anthropic is giving Claude to the U.S. government for $1. Yes, that's right. If that's part of the ChatGPT deal, right? Yeah, that's part of the ChatGPT deal. We already covered that like a week or two ago. CNBC, you're way off. You're way off on that. We're so far ahead of you here on our channel. That's crazy. Spain treads a risky path by standing up for Trump on defense of China. Yeah, and it still sucks that we have to wait another 90 days on this extension. That pushes us out until the end of the year, guys. I'm telling you, when bull run? I don't know. Not soon, but not too soon.
Soon.
Not too soon. I don't know. I feel like we're pushing this out to the end of the year. We're gonna get the run started at like Santa rally into next year. I don't know, man. This is weird. This is a really weird cycle, guys. Okay, what else we got? $4,000 in gold. Trump's tariffs exemption has made market watchers predicting another rally for the metal. I want to take a look at this because we've been talking about this for the last few days about how the gold tariffs now are coming out. They need more clarity on that. Let's get back in the chat before we dive into some of this. See if this has anything to do with the tariffs. I don't think it. I can't even read it anyway. I can't read it because I'm not again a member of CNBC. Yeah, I can't. But I can at least get an update on the gold tariffs. Either way, we'll find it. All right, guys, let's get into the chat again real quick. Let's see what's going on. Damn, what? $15 for 1 pound of steak in New York steak? Damn, that's insane. That's atrocious.
What are you, stupid?
Atrocious. Strawberry Dragons. Yeah, dental work does suck, man. It does suck. Eggs are $10 here in LA. Holy shit. Holy shit, Cody. Damn. That's terrifying. Yeah, inflation outperforming crypto rip. Says Quint. Yeah, C-Story says higher prices for the added unlisted ingredients. Oh, yeah. Unlisted ingredients, indeed. Oh, my God, dude. Saffron. Saffron is worth its weight in gold now. Actually, at one point, I think it was worth more than gold. In terms of ounce. It's insane. So this is CPI print. Looks good for cuts. Why is market pumping? Yes, market's pumping because priced in either way. We're gonna price this cut in either way, I guess. That's why. Yeah, great and rising Otaku and Chaos family. Good morning, Gamma Goddess. How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well. Let's get this money. Yes, let's get this money, Gamma Goddess. That's why we're here. Hopefully you guys are stacking these coins, man. Good morning, boys. I almost got a booty tickled on a swing last night, says that boy. Nebs. How's it going, Nebs? Glad I had some KY. Yeah, we had a little bit of a fake out last night. I noticed that we came out of nowhere. We started pumping a little bit, and then we just dropped pretty drastically. It all pretty much came back now. At least my portfolio has. Let's see here. Jake Slick says the View has now overlooks hell. Now overlooks hell. Jake, my boy. Yes, I agree. Something nefarious going on over there, man. Something, yeah, for sure. Shilly, that's right. I need to, of course, shill harder, according to Jake the Snake. Guys, the King of Ohio demands it that I shill harder. Oh, jeez, guys. How you doing? How you doing this morning, Jake? How's the teeth feeling? It could be better. Could be better. Could be worse. Mostly my jaw. Mostly my jaw. Man, they really stuck me like 2 or 3 times with that on each side with the damn. I was trying to get them to not numb me up, but whatever. Okay, yeah. Jacarino El Snake. What? Oh yeah. Snake. Oh my God, J Money, how's it going? Good morning, J Money. How you doing? And good morning, Jay Shekels. Oh geez, Shekels. Yeah, Jay Shekels. All right, guys, let's see what's going on with the gold tariffs. As of 3 hours ago, 22 hours, 2 hours ago, gold tariff saga fits. How's it for him with all this? 19 hours ago, 2 hours ago, price of gold eases after Trump rolls out tariffs on imported gold. All right, so it looks like he's gonna double back on this. It looks like price of gold has eased after Donald Trump announces tariffs would not be placed on gold bars. His social media statement on Monday put an end to the uncertainty which had caused panic in the global trade of precious metals. Investors sold off the metal as Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform that gold will not be tariffed. The White House has earlier said it would be clarify misinformation about the tariffs on gold bars, which are duty free. On Friday, the price of gold futures jumped a record high after it was reported that the U.S. would be putting tariffs on imports of 1 kilogram gold bars. That decision was seen to be a setback, big setback for Switzerland, which dominates the bullion market. All right, so pretty much a nothing burger on gold. I was a little disappointed when I read this now, but definitely need to probably stock up a little bit more on my physical gold. Either way, just a little bit. I don't want a ton of gold. It just makes me feel like sleazy, and I don't have that much room to place the damn shit. All right. Let's see what else. Pennsylvania steel plant blast leaves 2 dead. Damn. Steel manufacturing facility or plant.
We have a situation right now
crap.
in Pennsylvania that we're watching very, very closely. We know that reportedly dozens of people have been injured in an explosion at a steel plant about 30 miles south of Philadelphia. And the governor of the state of Pennsylvania
I got some family out that way.
On X, my administration is in touch with local officials in Clairton, PA, in response to an explosion at U.S. Steel Clairton Coke Works, the plant, this morning.
Damn. Well, that sucks. We were supposed to make steel better, greater in America. Make steel better again. Oh my God. Make steel great again. All right. U.S. deficit jumps from just a year ago despite extra cash from tariffs. Kerry Kudlow says law and order is also a tax cut. What other headlines we have here? Trump marks a 200th day in office with major wins on economy, AI, and energy. That's last week. That was last week's news. Ford debuts a cheaper, faster electric truck using unusual build model. Trump's 401k expansion order. What new investment options will be available? Right there, front and center from Fox Business. Doesn't say it, but if you click on it, of course, we're going to get into the options of crypto assets and Bitcoin and all the things.
Dubbed CEO and founder.
Still pretty bullish for our space, guys.
He's with me now.
Thank you.
Apologies for that previous.
But you can see that they're still a little wary about just saying flat out Bitcoin and 401ks right there in the headlines, but right on the top of the page. Happy to see that sitting right there. Of course, we've been following that for a few weeks now. All right, what else we have here? CNBC, anything else here? I think that's pretty much it. We covered pretty much all the headlines today. Goldman Sachs upgrades software provider ahead of September investor day. Putin wants a photo op with Trump and a sanctions delay, says EU foreign policy chief. That's of 3 hours ago. He's supposed to be meeting with Trump on Friday. Polymarket betting is coming out in right now at like a 91% on that meet and greet. Right there it is. Yeah, still sitting at 91%. So yeah, we should still get that. A ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia, 37% chance. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Who will Trump meet in August? Vladimir Putin, 96%. Zelensky, 38%. And then we just keep kind of going down and down and down. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's going to be meeting up with Xi Jinping anytime soon. Although the previous date that was set was in October. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. But damn, like I said, we're pushing this entire trade war out to the end of the year. It feels like this. We just got we just got rug pulled on this entire idea of a a bull run this cycle on 2025. Oh, so we're probably just going to push it back to 26 now. That's my feeling now, guys. It feels like everything, all the signs point towards end of year next year. End of year, start next year. All right, let's get into some other talking heads. We do have about 5-10 minutes until we could talk cover the crypto news. All right, let's see what they're talking about.
This is very typical Trump. It's not my fault. I didn't have anything to do with this Fed chair. It's Steve Mnuchin.
Yeah, Trump considering a major lawsuit against Powell.
So now, whoever is Fed chair, we'll see if he likes that Fed chair or if he blames Scott Bessent. And what nickname will he give Scott Bessent?
I think it's Scotty B, right?
Well, now because he likes it.
Right. If it turns negative, Scotty F,
if it
maybe.
turns negative.
I don't know.
I mean, the bottom line is he says Powell needs to lower the rate now. Obviously, the Fed chair can't lower the rate by himself.
Like I said earlier, he's too late.
Until September 17th. So it's in that sense, it's kind of meaningless.
Fair enough. All right, Mike, thanks for keeping us up to date on that. That is Bloomberg's Michael McKee. For what it's worth, 30-year yields at highs of the session up.
We do still have his I guess his expressions over Jackson Hole. So when is Jackson Hole? He's going to be talking at Jackson Hole this month. Jackson Hole, Powell, speak. What is the date? August 21st to the 23rd. So yeah, it looks like we got 2 more weeks for that. Right? 21st is no, it's next Thursday. Next Thursday. Damn. Guys, we're already halfway through the month. Holy shit. That's insane. Oh man, August is almost halfway done, guys. Yeah, Jake is coming in saying we'll probably have a 2017 fast alt cycle, in my opinion. Jake Snake, 100% agree with you there. It's looking like it, unless we're going to be held up by something else. Again, we still have other narratives that could play out after this. If we do this whole song and dance, we're cutting, but it's too late. We're gonna have to, we're gonna have to show a weaker economy. We're gonna go in recession. We have an official recession that is pushing us off till next year. He might be doing this on purpose to force the market to collapse, and then of course the big companies sweep in and buy most of crypto for steal. So it might be a highly manipulated market. This is why I always have at least half of my portfolio in Bitcoin either way. No matter what, half of my net worth is sitting in Bitcoin. Just in case. Oh boy. Yeah, because you just never know what could happen. Any moment, guys. Everything could just go to zero. Not zero. I'm not saying like 0, but like, we could have a big, huge pullback to let the rest of the market gobble up the blood in the streets. Oh boy, let's see what else we got this morning, guys. We got 5 minutes. I want to just do one more run through all of the rest of talking heads. So we got CNBC is back. Yes, we got CNBC back. They are on break though. We got Fox Business. They're also on break. Jesus, catching them both on their recess. I guess we're going to start some crypto news early, guys. Let's take a look at some metrics before. I'm going to give them just a couple more minutes to cook because I do like checking them around 10 a.m. All right. And let's speaking of checking other things, let's finish up with the chat and see what's going on here. Jacob Snake also saying that, that's just normal. Take some chill pills. You'll feel better. That's right, guys. If you're new, don't forget to be taking some of your Bitcoin orange pills. That's right. So I'm taking some orange pills today would not be a bad idea. Of course, 1 pill a day keeps the FOMO at bay. Oh, yeah. I mean, markets are going to do what they're going to do, guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fine. Just Deep breathe. Yeah, deep breaths, right? Deep breaths. As OG Boban likes to say. OG, if you're in the chat, I don't think you're here this morning. But yeah, of course. Was it Wim Hof? Wim Hof. my boy. Right, let's see what else we have here in the chat. It says, gobble the market. Yes, gobble this market up. Oh my god, all the eggplants. Oh man, you crazy bastard. Crypto JPEG says, I need to go to the dentist too. Haven't been there in years and I've had a toothache. You reminding me why I hate the dentist and avoiding going. You know, honestly, it wasn't all that bad, except after the numbing agents wore away. But yeah, the cleaning wasn't that bad either. I hadn't had a cleaning in over a decade or two too. So definitely was worth it in my opinion. I'm actually really surprised it didn't have as much damage as I thought I had. So either way, other than my shark teeth in their truest form, yeah, it was not bad, not bad. Man Bush, the whole story felt like a red herring. Oh my god, that whole story. What whole story? Which story was that? The aliens getting. Oh yeah, the aliens. Go to 0 when aliens are announced. Oh my god, is that what you guys are talking about? That whole story? Now I'm just sucking on an orange pill. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. Look at that green. Look at all that green grass. I don't know why that's sitting there. But you're just your daily reminder, guys. Just a daily reminder. You just gotta take it day by day. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be. Oh well, if you can hear them.
So just chill out.
Yes.
Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie.
Yeah.
Quit murdering people.
Yeah, definitely don't do that last one. Okay. All right. Bitcoin holding number 6 now in market cap, guys. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. 6 in market cap. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Amazon had a bit of a pullback. It looks like a little bit of a dip. Probably will come back up and flip us once more here soon. But look at this. Look at this nice staircase pattern out for Bitcoin on the 30-day. So that's probably within 2 or 3 weeks, probably a week and a half of price action to the upside for Bitcoin. And you see a bit of a dip out of Amazon over the past week or so. Yeah, about a week. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. We do have BitGold's market cap up to 22.7 trillion now. But we do have to start this rally, man. We got to get this up. We got to catch up the gold. And we're probably only going to get to maybe at most 4 or 5 trillion out of for Bitcoin, unless the United States comes out and says we're selling some of our gold to buy Bitcoin, which you might see some of that flood into the digital asset instead. Okay, let's see what else we got. That's market cap. Let's take a look real quick. Since I missed yesterday, I do want to take a look at overall Bitcoin dominance and balances on exchanges. So Bitcoin dominance sitting right now at 60%. Yeah, still sitting at 60%. We did see a bit of a pullback yesterday, or not yesterday, over the weekend at 59. We might have got as low as 58.9. But we're still not quite close enough to 55, where I think is where it's going to be the closest we're probably going to get to starting the altcoin rally. So altcoin season soon, maybe.
When will then be now? Soon.
I hope so. I hope so. If not, they're going to take this whole thing and just buy it all up themselves on the cheap. Bitcoin exchange balance sitting at right now all-time lows as always. But they changed the metrics on these. Last time I looked at it, was like sitting at 2.4, 2.2, 2.2. Yeah, weird. Weird, because the metrics we saw just a week or two ago showed us that we were at 2.09. Kind of weird. Because right here it shows that none of that ever existed. None of that ever happened. I guess it was just a Mandela effect. Go back and watch my freaking videos. It exists, I swear. It's true, but I'm not sure what they just had a hiccup or what. But they were off quite a bit apparently on their numbers. But either way, this is still the lowest that we ever seen on exchanges. If you believe this data now, I don't know what to believe anymore. But we are down at the lowest we've ever seen for Bitcoin on exchanges in recent times, right? Probably a decade, probably up to a decade now. Okay, what else we have here? Let's refresh the talking heads real quick. I want to catch one more on the live. Is there anything else going on that's not just commercials? No, god damn it. How the hell do we keep catching all this stuff on commercial? All right, screw it. I'm going into it. It's 10 o'clock. I'm running into the crypto news. They're coming back for another 5 minutes. Screw them. Screw them. Jesus.
Stupid.
I need news, not just dilly-dallying around there. Okay, let's see what we got going on here today. Bitcoin.com, pull up a few news outlets and see what's breaking this morning. Monero faces successful 51% attack. Ooh, Monero down 13%. XMR. Oh man, I like this blockchain, but the government doesn't like that blockchain. 51% hits Monero XMR from a $300 million chain. Gilliman revealed that Monero, which was launched in 2014, focused on a private blockchain transactions and already banned from majority of top centralized exchanges, has faced a 51% attack. A successful attack like this may shift the balance of mining participants, led to be a forced power take and bring changes to the blockchain. In particular, the Ledger CTO revealed that the Cubic mining pool had been increasing its hash rate power over the past months. Now it's taken the majority of the Monero network under control. The attack has succeeded, according to Gilliman. Since the morning has detected a major reorganization of this chain. The CTO spoke about the potential consequences of this takeover, which is as current dominance. Cubic can rewrite the blockchain, enable double spending, and censor any transaction. Damn, broken. This shit's broken now.
What are you, stupid?
That's crazy. Monero appears to be in the midst of a successful 51% attack. Privacy-focused blockchain launched in 2014, long targeted by governments and 3-letter agencies. Yes, it has. Is already banned from the most centralized exchanges. Yeah. Of course, it's the true privacy network known as Monero. Cubic is a separate blockchain, ranked 222 on CoinMarketCap, with a market capitalization of 300 million, but now is taking over Monero, the top 30th coin. In effect, a 300 million market cap chain is taking over a $6 billion one. Cubic likely to take over Monero. Ledger CTO Gilman pointing out the sustainable such attack per day costs 75 million. According to this attack, threatens to leave the network and the confidence of just overnight. Since other miners will be left with no incentives, continue to supporting Monero. Cubic may remain the sole XRMR miner. It is likely that Cubic will fully take over the entire network. And yeah, that's the end of Monero. The beginning of the end of Monero, I guess. I guess, guys, that we are starting to see a little bit of that .com bubble history start to kind of unfold. We're gonna again witness some of the winners and losers again this cycle. Looks like Monero is gonna be probably forced out. What else we have here? It's a lot of meme coins slump as investors rotate into ETH and quality focused altcoins. There we go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Utility. So you're gonna be a utility run, full utility. Make sure you have plenty of utility. Don't be messing around with all these meme coins in the middle of a utility run. Solana meme coins are one of the most worst performing crypto assets classes to date. According to CoinGecko, with the category as much whole slumping 8.5%, it comes to experts say that the investors are rotating funds into quality-focused assets such as Ethereum and other leading altcoins. Again, this is mostly too because a lot of these people started learning about crypto through meme coins, which is fine. But eventually, as they learn, they also learn what's a quality asset or what's not a quality asset. And so that's another portion of this. We're getting maturing investors as well. So again, this is a positive sign for the markets. Major Solana meme coins as absurdist meme Chill House. What? I've never even heard of this one. Chill House. The lowbrow token fart coin and gaming inspired meme coin MLG have all dropped by the double digits on the day. The network's second largest meme coin Bonk has also fallen 6.5% despite the announcement that a publicly traded company wants to acquire the $115 million of the coin by the end of the year. Also, ETF coming for Bonk as well. Although I think it mostly fell because I don't think they loaded up the newest Solana phones with Bonk, which was one of the main proponents of the previous Solana phone. It had been loaded up with Bonk, and people got a free airdrop of Bonk. Now they got the secret token instead, which again feels like they changed their also shows that Solana as well is maturing as a asset class and also a community. So yeah, I think that's kind of positive too. But yeah, we still do have the ETFs for Bonk listing coming soon. It's worth noting that the total meme coin sector is down 4.1% on the day, and the entire crypto market is trading flat per CoinGecko. But Solana memes have underperformed the wider meme coin market. Meanwhile, it's been a great month for Ethereum, up 4.7% on the day. CoinGecko data and the ETH ecosystem DeFi higher beta L1s have generally held up better than meme coins. Andy Bobandy, my boy, how you doing? Coming in with a $10 sterling. super chat. Boom!
Needing a lot now.
How you doing, Andy? Where's the chaos? Lambo down, Otaku. Yes, Andy, it's coming soon. I don't know about Lambos, man. I got nowhere to put a Lambo. I can't put it in the bunker. I gotta get like, I gotta get a helipad installed first. I think that's more top priority. My God. Dude, sorry driving. Gotcha, Andy. Gotcha. Thanks again for that super chat, my guy. Thanks again for supporting the chaos and of course the stream. I appreciate it. And yeah, it looks like meme coins are starting to move into quality assets, and you can see that. I've been talking about that for a while. How if you look at the on the year, most of these coins have not even performed at all. They're still down. Like Dog with Hat's still down 43% on the year. It has done nothing this year. Nothing. Damn, where's my button?
What are you, stupid?
There we go. That's just one example, though. There are some coins that are still up on the year, though. I think Pepe, right? Pepe's still up. Pretty sure Pepe's still up on the year. We got Floki. That's still down on the year. Hasn't done anything. Basically sitting at 0. 6.8% negative on the year. Yeah, just again, just trying to point it out. There's another one there. That's Shiba Inu flat again, 2.4% on the year. Where is Pepe? I'm pretty sure Pepe's still up. Is it not in the top 100 anymore? Oh, there it is, up 50% on the year. So that's probably one of the biggest performers when it comes to meme coins this year. Pudgy Penguins as well did pretty well. They did have, of course, have their token launch this year too. So. Or was it last year? Man, I forget. Anyway, spent too much time on this. But Monero's still up a decent amount in the year, too. It's still up almost 70%. It did have, of course, a huge drop here recently, as we just covered. But, I mean, they're doing okay. I wouldn't hold them anymore, as I mentioned before. Governments hate them. They hate them. I love the coin. I used to hold it, but governments hate them. It's probably not going to perform very well. All right. Let's see what else we have. What else we got in the news? Circle unveils ARC blockchain with USDC as native gas token. Here we get more and more of these different types of plays where they're going to be incentivizing users to use their main token, or in this case, a stablecoin as native gas fee. Stablecoin issuer Circle announced plans to roll out its own layer 1 blockchain designed to use a USDC as the fuel for transaction fees. Currently, Circle's USD stablecoin ranks the second largest fiat-backed crypto asset by market capitalization, 65.2 billion. On Tuesday, Circle released its second quarter earnings, reporting the USDC in circulation grew 90% year over year from 61.3 billion at the quarter end. To 61.3. It has also grown an additional 6% to this year. Sitting at 65.2. Following the quarter 2 disclosures, the company revealed its proprietary L1 chain is on the way, including introducing ARC, an open layer 1 blockchain purpose built for stablecoin finance, and defining moment for its journey of Circle to deliver a full stack platform for the internet financial system. It's going to be interesting to see how they use a stable coin for transacting gas, but it is definitely going to give more use case for it. So that's also very positive for Circle and its ventures. All right, Circle now joins a growing list of rivals out on their own blockchains, including Kraken's INK Inc. That's right, Inc. Kraken's Inc. Coinbase's Base, and Binance's BNB chain. Robinhood is also building its own layer 2 network, Stripe. While Stripe recently disclosed plans for an L1 chain, ARC is designed to provide a enterprise-grade foundation for stablecoin payments, FX, and capital markets applications, Circle said on Monday. Stablecoin issuer further added that the EVM compatible network features USDC as native gas, along with the integrated stablecoin FX engine, sub-second settlement finality, and opt-in privacy controls. So it seems like they're going to use this ARC just mostly for lending. It's just going to like finance solutions. Interesting. I have to get more of that coming out later. All right, let's see what else is going on, guys. Remittance announces the sequence, casino, whatever. Nothing else really here. Expert analysis, Bitcoin money experience in Argentine split. We talked about that yesterday. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that's a good thing if it does. That's going to be like a paper Bitcoin. There's going to be a real Bitcoin kind of thing. That's how I get that, or at least try to rationalize it. I mean, the Argentine split. If you remember what happened to Argentina, their paper money got inflated to basically nothing. And so you had the real dollar price of the Argentine goods versus the black market, or the real price of the dollar against Argentine goods. So that it's kind of weird to see how that's going to happen with Bitcoin. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to speculate on that. BitUnix analyst sees 127,000 Bitcoin top. Damn, that's bearish. If volume confirms breakout. ETF recap. Most of this is all old news. We've already covered this stuff on Monday or last week. All right, what else we got? Let's refresh. Take a look at cryptonews.net. They're also talking about Monero here as well. New crypto whale buys 1.3 billion of Ethereum ahead of U.S. inflation reports. Bullish, I guess. Bitcoin price forecasts major markets brace for US CPI. Yeah, that was as of 23 minutes ago. Bitcoin somewhere between 94 and 141,000 next. What? That's, yeah, nothing article. Ethereum treasury firms versus Ethereum ETFs. Sharp link, Bitmine lead, of course, of the Ethereum treasuries. A lot of meme coin slump. Yes, we just talked about that. Grayscale debuts first investment trust for Sui's core protocols. Interesting. Yeah, of course, Grayscale trying to come out with the first ETF on Sui as well. With stablecoin issuers, Circle unveils enterprise-focused Layer 1 blockchain project. We just talked about it, ARC. Tom Lee's Bitmine immersion aims to raise as much as $20 billion for more Ethereum buys. Again, Michael Saylor of Ethereum. Ethereum open interest near 60 billion. Ethereum. So again, guys, this is all very pro altcoin season. All this news. Grayscale launches Deep Book and Walrus trust for exposure of Deep and Wall tokens. 2 Sui protocols. Grayscale. That's probably what that article I just pulled up is about. They're pulling up, ETFs. Yep, they're talking about Grayscale-based ETFs. All right, I don't want to spend too much time on that. How executive order targeting debanking practices affect crypto. Debanking. Oh yeah, the debanking. Yeah, attacks against debanking. I think we're pretty much over that too. Man, there's just nothing to really sink my teeth in. That's super juicy, right? When it comes to crypto news. Where's my news? Where's it at? Oh man. Jasmine holds structure as blah 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 remains nothing article, but it's nice to see Jasmine represented in some capacity on Crypto Newsland. Although there's nothing else really here. Even that's a nothing article, like I mentioned. A lot of Hopium and FUD articles just sitting on the cryptonewsland.com. I'm not really a big fan of that website anymore. And then, of course, we have CoinDesk, which is currently covering Cubic claims majority control of Monero, which we just covered. Tom Lee's Bitmine immersion aims to raise as much as 20 billion, which we also just covered. U.S. July CPI rose softer than hoped, 2.7%, core rate of 3.1 disappoints. Then we have Wall Street firms complete first 24/7 U.S. Treasury financing via tokenization on Canton Network. Let me take a look at that. All right, here we go. This is Cantor Fitzgerald, I think, right? The transaction used USDC stablecoin and tokenized treasuries for instant weekend settlement on digital assets, provide privacy-focused blockchain for the U.S. Treasury and financing via tokenization on the Canton Network. All right, digital assets and group of major financial firms executed the first real-time, fully on-chain financing of the U.S. Treasuries against USDC on the Canton Network. The repo trade carried out on the trade web settle automatically on Saturday, sidestepping the weekday-only limitations of traditional settlement systems, according to the press release shared with CoinDesk on Tuesday. Of course, today is Taco Tuesday, guys. Hope you get some tacos.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh man, tacos sound good. It's been a while. Prime brokers converted U.S. Treasuries held at the Depository Trust on Clearing Corporation (DTCC) into tokenization assets on Canton. They used them as a collateral of the USDC-backed financing. The Canton network is a privacy-focused blockchain developed by Digital Asset. Institutions involved in the transaction include Bank of America, Circle, Citadel Securities, Cumberland DRW, DTCC, Hidden Road, and Societe Generale. Virtue Financing, and TradeWeb. Most of these firms invested in digital assets in its $135 million fundraising project round in June. It's good to see Bank of America there again. They don't come out very often and say they're pro-crypto, but in the background, they definitely are doing stuff and things, right? I see you. I see what you're doing there. Tokenization of government debt, a crucial collateral asset in global markets, is part of the broader push to bring financial instruments or real-world assets into blockchains. Global banks and asset managers continue to explore tokenization to cut settlement times, increase transparency, and keep markets open around the clock. This is what they're doing, guys. They want to get everything traded around the clock, instant settlement, and 24/7 trading. All right, nothing else to really cover there. Anything else that's popping up on the side here? Anything else? Come on, give me something. No, we're going back to yesterday now. Damn it. Damn it. We got Athena, Pump That Fun, and Hyperliquid could lead the next altcoin season. I've been definitely keeping an eye on Athena. It's definitely been underperforming, and I think I kind of agree with this that some of these coins. I don't know about Pump.Fun though. I don't know. That's a nothing article. But yeah, Athena's definitely oversold right now. I feel like that's gonna probably deserves a breakout at some point. Celestia too. What else we have? Circle debuts Layer 1 blockchain arc. Yes, we already talked about that. Donald Trump's crypto huge wealth. Yeah, these are old articles. FTX customers claim law firm Fenwick and West was key to fraud in updated lawsuit. My God, the thing goes on forever. It's it's the fraud that never ends. Okay, yeah, it goes on and on, my friend. What else? Oh, crypto bubbles look good on the year. On the day, not so good. God, fooled you. Yeah.
What are you, stupid?
Kind of fooled myself. Yes. Anyway, so it's consolidating. Everything's a little down this morning. It's not too bad. Average right now coming in at just 0.89%. Again, it's still early. We're only sitting at around 10:20 a.m. We still have about 2 or 3 hours till day trading really begins. Okay, what else we got? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel that this again a very news light kind of day. I want to see if there's anyone talking about anything else pertaining to our space, maybe on the big three. Fox Business, Trump deploying National Guard in D.C. I've been hearing more and more about that as days go on. Yesterday he had a quick panel, right? A quick panel talking about how he was going to be. I think I actually shared it on my Real News over on X. We didn't dive into that yet. Yeah, that's fun. Total chaos in D.C. All right, guys. So if you like what you're seeing here today, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below in the chat. Of course, every single like and sub supports the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. Guys, please, gotta get these numbers up. Come on, let's go. This is not a drill. Okay. We gotta get to 1,000, guys. You guys get it. You need to show harder. All right. But we're also over on X. If you do like the same similar content on a different platform in a different format, we have it over there as well. All right. So here we go, guys, diving into some of the real news. So yesterday what happened was President Trump officially extends China's tariff deadline by 90 days. So that happened as of 19 hours ago. With Blue Origin is now accepting Bitcoin for space travel. That's right. Jeff Bezos wants your Bitcoin. Don't give it to him. But yeah, they're accepting Bitcoin now to take you to the moon, literally. I love it. Oh, God, I love it. I have to do it. I have to do it. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm just teasing, guys. Just teasing. All right. Just in 500 billion. Banking giant Suburbank. You probably. Oh, yes. Suburban, right? Suburban. Yeah. Russia and Soviet Russia. We take all your Bitcoin. Yes, says it's starting to a systematic expansion into Bitcoin and crypto products. Russia's largest bank embracing Bitcoin. It is coming. It is coming. Again, not a drill. It's not a drill. Oh, jeez. Samson Mal says Ethereum investors are rotating their Bitcoin to pump Ethereum on their new narratives like Ethereum treasury companies and then dump ETH as highs. This is an interesting take. I don't know if I agree with Samson on this. I do. And I think this is one of the things where I'm like, fellow otaku, right? I don't know, man. This is the one thing again, one out of many, right? But one thing that I just don't 100% agree with you. I agree with so much of what you say, Samson, but I don't think they're going to be selling their Ethereum into Bitcoin after this. I don't know. I mean, a lot of these new treasury companies, to give him some credit, a lot of these new treasury companies for Ethereum were once Bitcoin only. So maybe. Bitmine might, sell it, buy it back, or maybe they'll take their staking rewards and just take their staking rewards and then throw that into Bitcoin, kind of like what Tether does, right, with their yields or their profit, right? They roll their profit into Bitcoin. So maybe this is a similar thing he's referring to, but I don't think they're going to be selling it all off and rotating. We'll see. No one wants ETH in the long run. I agree with that. At least at the beginning of the year, I agreed with that. I'm not sure if I still agree with that 100%, because they are starting to get the amount of tokens down again with their burning mechanism. I don't like it. Is more centralized than I'd like it to be, but it's still a decentralized play in our space. Of course, Ethereum. All right. Anyway, that's just my take on what Samson Mao said. All right. We also have Judge Genie goes the F off. This is what I was referring to earlier. I see too much violent crime being committed by young punks. This is what their surprise event was yesterday. Our laws are weak. We can't touch anyone if they're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. And that changes today. Oh, boy. So, yeah, looks like the young are going to get slammed. If they do any major crime, they're going to do some major time in D.C. I wonder if this is going to extend to the rest of the country, states as well.
I see too much violent crime being committed by young punks who think that they can get together in gangs and crews and beat the hell out of you or anyone else. They don't care where they are. They can be in DuPont Circle, but they know that we can't touch them. Why? Because the laws are weak. I can't touch you if you're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old and you have a gun. I convict someone of shooting another person with an illegal gun on a public bus in the chest, intent to kill. I convict him. And you know what the judge gives him? Probation. Says.
All right. I think that's enough of that. But yeah, I agree, Jake the Snake, and that boy Nebs. Remind me never to go to DC. It's been probably a decade since I've been to DC. It was actually nice. I remember it pretty vividly. It was definitely nicer when I was a kid, though, than it has been in recent years. For sure. Yeah, we also got Andy here saying sorry driving. C-Story saying when news, quite crazy stuff going down. Just need to give it a couple days, says C-Story. Yeah, couple days, guys. Just let it all fizzle out. Jake says, give me news. Give a news now. Me a news needing a lot now. I love it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, seriously. Spence is in the chat. How's it going? XEN chart looks awesome in the 180-degree rotated screen view. Oh, no. That's terrible. Oh, no. Sorry about your XEN bags, my boy. Same here, man. My XEN bags aren't looking great either. I'm down now. I'm in the red, I think. Let's see. 100% spend. XEN only loves normies rushing in. Oh, geez, you guys. I'm behind on the chat again. Here we go. Nummy orange pill. Yes, nummy. Those are sunflowers. Put your contacts on. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. I'm telling you. One of these days, I'm going to wake up and find out this is all just a dream and I've been living in a padded cell. Yeah, seriously. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Right, what else we have? Yes. C-Story says, quite crazy stuff going on. Just give it a couple days. A fizzle, yes. Chicken Snake saying, you feeling lucky, punk? Make my day. That's right. I never leave the house without one of these. Oh, jeez.
What are you, stupid?
No, I'm just trying to keep myself safe, damn it. All right, anyway. El Salvador just became the first nation to teach Bitcoin to all students in 7 years or older. Guys, you're not bullish enough. Not bullish enough. It's insane. We're definitely not educated enough either in our country. Just in 30. This was over the weekend. This happened on Saturday night, I believe. Sunday night. Yes, it's Sunday night. $30 million worth of Bitcoin shorts were liquidated in just 60 minutes. The first 60 minutes of that giant pump to the upside when we went back up. You guys ready for another sleep zone? Is it even coming? Is it happening? I'm really blessed to have all of these days, these extra days. We were literally on borrowed time, and I love it. Every single day I get where I can get some sleep is a blessing. It's a blessing. And with the portfolio still sitting at all-time highs, I can't complain. I really can't complain about anything. I get some extra time. Our portfolios are looking good, and we're just waiting for the rest of the market to get in and load. Yeah, so yeah, it's fine. It's all fine, guys. Right? We're all doing fine. How are you? How are you guys? Oh, God. And of course, this one comes out to him. Atlas Hodl saying, "Sell your chairs, sell your. Why do you have snacks in the lobby? You don't need the snack machine. You don't even need all those chairs. Have your constituents sit in the hallways. You even need a building for it. What do you need a building?" God, it's the internet age. Just have all your business online. Send people home. Buy, sell your chairs, sell everything, buy Bitcoin. Yep. I love it. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorite memes. All right, and of course, Michael started coming out yesterday and saying, if you don't stop buying Bitcoin, you won't stop making money. Absolutely love when he said that. Of course, putting out the orange dot. Buying Bitcoin yesterday. Only 155, though. Only 155. Okay, that's your current roundup on where we are. In the news. Oh, boy. Is that someone else just got shot in D.C., I guess? Yeah, I guess that just came out. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez, guys. July inflation boost rate cut bets. Yeah, boost rate cut 3%. Bets.
So you mentioned the idea of tariffs here, and of course we did see with this print, core inflation was more so from sticky service prices rather than tariff-affected goods. Is there any sort of expectation that there is still an impact that's yet to be seen from tariffs in terms of how we look forward into some of these reports?
Well, there is in the market, and if you look at inflation, what inflation swaps are pricing right now, they're actually priced for CPI to be above 3% for over the next 1 year. So the market at least isn't really thinking that the tariff fear is over. Now, part of that might be an increase in energy prices and some seasonality and things like heating oil, but nonetheless, the market is thinking that this kind of inflation could be a bit stickier. Keep in mind for the Fed though, like if we have a headline inflation 2.5% plus or minus on CPI, they look at the PCE measure, and PCE, the PCE deflator, tends to be between 50 and 60 basis points below CPI. So we could actually still be relatively close to the Fed's target, maybe 2.2%, which I don't think is an impediment for them cutting if the labor market remains as weak as the July data that we had 10 days ago suggests.
Ira, thanks so much for joining us. Always appreciate getting a few minutes of your time. Ira Jersey, Chief U.S. Interest Rate Strategist for Bloomberg Intelligence.
Either way, we're going to get a rate cut.
At our BI headquarters down there in Princeton, New Jersey. Let's go to the bond market here. The credit markets, fixed income broadly defined.
All right, I don't want to go to the bond market, Sweeney. All right. Let's see what else we got, guys. Let's see what else we got. It should be back by now. Yep. There we go.
What did Donald Trump say about this?
Yeah, the president, he's obviously, this is the pick that he
So he's already nominated a new
he made this selection and announced it on Truth Social. In the post, he says this. He says, quote, our economy is booming and EJ will ensure that numbers released are honest and accurate. Now, the BLS this morning released another set of numbers, CPI inflation.
Yeah, the Bureau of Labor Statistics.
2.7% month over month. Inflation ticking down from last month to 2.2%. Overall inflation from tariffs is not materializing in these numbers.
The talking heads that were really causing fear and concern, we're so worried about tariffs causing inflation. Where is it? We don't see it. I mean, we see it a little bit in core goods, right? You talk about automobiles.
I got to get to the chat, guys. This is funny. This is so. Yo, Danny, what's going on, my guy? What's up? What's up? What did you miss? You missed me pulling my hair out, man. I'm pulling my hair out a lot today. Holy crap. I definitely had to consult the comb of chaos quite a bit today. It's ridiculousness news. Nothing burger news, really. Yes, Trump wants to sue Powell 100%. Yeah, that's what we covered. Yeah, he wants to sue Powell, apparently. Looks like he's threatening a lawsuit over the renovations as well. Yeah, I mean, it's been going on for 5 years. There was a third building that we as Americans did not know about, right? So I guess that was kind of a takeaway. That building was put up. Oh, that was old. That was old construction. That was like 3 years ago. Was that Powell said something like that? Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we have. That's what Fox Business is talking about. I don't like covering Fox Business that much. It's just too right. I mean, it's too right. I mean, I'll definitely listen to it. I'll definitely extract some news out of it. But Fox Business is Fox Business is still too right sometimes for me. I mean, I really don't align much left anymore at all. But I just like to leave my bias at the door. All right, what else we have? I want to take a look at CNBC as well. See if they're back yet. Trillions of dollars are being taken in tariffs. We got a new Trump social post. Trillions of dollars being taken into tariffs, which have been incredible for our country and stock market, general wealth, just about everything else has been proven. That is, even at a late stage, tariffs have not caused any inflation or any other problems for country. Other than the massive amounts of cash pouring into our treasury coffers. Also, it has also been shown that for the most part, consumers aren't even paying their tariffs. It is mostly companies and governments, many of them foreign, picking up the tabs. I don't know if I agree with that 100% yet. I don't know. But David Solomon and Goldman Sachs refused to give credit where credit is due. They made a bad prediction a long time ago on both market repercussion and the tariffs themselves. I got to go back and forth here. And they were very wrong. Just like that, they were wrong about so much else. I think that David should go out and just get himself a new economist, or maybe he ought to be just focusing on being a DJ. What the hell? And not bother running a major financial institution. What the hell, man? I don't know anymore, man. It's ridiculous. So I guess he's just defending the tariffs more and more. But either way, I did see something interesting this morning. I don't know if you guys heard about what happened last Friday. We talked about it on Monday as well, Monday morning, that the IRS has a new head. Of course, Scott Bessent taking some time to make sure that's going on over there. Let's see what's going on with the IRS. Well, they're talking about maybe even de-establishing it. So Trump actually mentioned stuff in around the external revenue service, right? That he's trying to get off the ground to take over the internal revenue service, which means that the rest of the world's governments and trade markets will be paying our taxes instead. That's a really interesting concept. And again, you kind of feel like this might be the direction that we're headed towards, because Scott Bessent's now the 7th person right now in the head of the IRS this year. So something is definitely not going smoothly at the IRS, right? So I feel like it's going to be de-established. At least that's what it feels like anyway. IRS de-established. Can I not look for this? De-establishment? God, what am I doing wrong here? Show me what I want, AI. Oh man. Okay, Trump to end IRS. How about that? Let's see if we can find something like that. IRS versus external revenue service. Oh, let's see if we get some answers here. Reports in early 2025 indicated that Donald Trump is aimed to create an external revenue service to collect tariffs and other revenue from foreign sources, with a global eventuality eliminating the internal revenue service, IRS, and replacing income tax with tariffs. However, as of August 2025, the IRS continues to operate, a bit with potential changes and challenges to its funding and service levels. Here's a breakdown of the key points. I don't want to get into that. I want to see an article that refers to something like this right now that's relevant. News. February, March, January, April, January, nothing. I hate Google, man. I hate what Google has become. Past week. Give me a week. 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I guess 3 days, whatever. Trump removes IRS boss. This, of course, happened on Friday. Billy Long, who sworn into under 2 months ago, was already the 6th person to hold the job this year, like I'm saying, guys. And now Scott Bessent is the 7th. The 7th. And they're going to find another one. Soon. All right, guys. So it doesn't look like there's anything really new or breaking when it comes to this yet. But I would definitely keep an eye on this because this is really exciting. This is definitely exciting for every American, especially if we eliminate the IRS. We're all going to be so happy. So happy in a beautiful green world of candles. All right. My God. Oh, geez, guys. It's already past 10:30. I want to do a quick roundup of the news, see if there's anything we might be missing. What is going on with this? Focus on being a DJ. Oh, God, it's so silly.
Out there, we'll have a bunch of Fed interviews, a bunch of other things going on, of course.
Of course, that's the next week's Jack and Hole on Thursday. I believe it starts Wednesday or Friday, it says there, though. Huh, maybe it's Wednesday. I could have sworn it said the 21st to the 23rd, which my calendar, if it works, come on, show me my freaking calendar. 21st is Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. It says Wednesday there. I guess we can believe the news outlet more than anything. Okay, what else we have here? Yes, Jake. Tired of nothing burgers yet? Are you tired of nothing burgers yet? Oh, geez. Come to McFreedom's with breakfast is served all day. Oh, dude, that's an amazing ad placement there. I love it. Oh, geez. We definitely got to get oh, man, there's so many different slides. I haven't shown in a long time. I should definitely make a McFreedom's place for us to hang out. I haven't hung out in the control room in a while. I'll show you guys the control center. Boom. If I can crash the stream with it. This one's always fun. I used to have the Church of Chaos too. I haven't showed that in a while, but I don't think it's working anymore. That was that was on the old OBS settings. Yeah, that's gone. all right, let's get back to it. Okay, yeah, so yeah, maybe we'll get the Nick Freedom's to hang out in for a bit. You give me some great ideas all the time, guys. I love you. Total chaos here every single day. Oh, AMC significantly narrows losses. The meme stock continues.
Adam Aaron's with us this morning to talk about the quarter and the overall industry. Adam, welcome back. Good to have you.
Good morning. You know, with all the heavy news I'm watching on your program, isn't it nice that movie theaters are booming and people can escape their daily lives and get 2.5 hours movie theater?
Yes. You had a good post yesterday running through attendance revenue and food and beverage per patron. You don't think this is sort of a one-time spike?
No, I think finally, after 5 years roaming around in the wilderness after COVID, I think the movie industry is finally back. If you look at the numbers that AMC Entertainment posted yesterday, our attendance was up globally 26% in the second quarter. Our revenues were up 36%, and there's so much.
Joining me now live is Nomura Chief Economist David Seif on set with me, and Mainstay Capital Management Founder, CEO, and Chief Investment.
Dubs.
No, for the last 3 minutes. No. Oh, man. The pain. Helmo has muted the chaos. Thanks, guys, for reminding me. I appreciate it. But yeah. Damn it. Yes, big freedoms, right? Big freedoms. We definitely need to get that going. I got it in there in my notes, my show notes. I'll definitely get a McFreedoms made up. Can I still use the M for McDonald's? Can I pretty please? Oh jeez. You're definitely gonna get sued doing that, I guess. No audio. Thanks again, guys, for letting me know. I would have kept going. I would have kept going. Oh, geez. Yeah, Normie, the phone calls, right? So the phone calls I was mentioning before, I haven't got any phone calls here this month yet. The only phone calls I've been getting this month have been about, I'm losing my job, I've lost my job, what can I do, my company's restructuring, and can you help me do a resume? Those are the calls I've gotten this month. Last month was those calls, right? So I did get some calls last month saying, hey, this Bitcoin thing's popping off. Should I get some of this asset, that asset? Mostly about Bitcoin. But what about Ethereum? Is that good too? I'm like, yes, and yes, it's all good. Just make sure you have something. Long story short, right? I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty details of each thing. But of course, if you guys were here with me last month, also, I set up one of my friends with a retirement portfolio for a bankruptcy. So he can't actually sell anything this cycle, which sucks. But we set up his portfolio for long-term exposure and, of course, to try to maintain as much gains as possible during the bear market. So I did have some fun with that. That was the first time I did anything quite like that. If I had to choose picks, if I had to choose the winners, right, they'd definitely be in the top 5. So somewhere there. And with Sui, with some more aggressive, some exposure to some L1s that are going to be more aggressive into the next run. Hopefully not as big of a correction, but also more upside for this potential run. Anyway, that was my idea there. It was kind of fun. C-Story saying, must be really good. Otaku laser focused. Yes, 100%. Got it. Can we rewind 3 minutes? No, you can't. I wish I could find a way to do that without sacrificing the buffering on my stream. I think that's why I can't do it. I will put it in my show notes to see if I can work on that again. But last time I did do that, I did mess up my stream, and we had some technical difficulties. You remember those days, guys? Remember when we had those technical difficulties? They were fun. Oh, Jesus. They're always fun. I can't. Right. What is that? Relative to the mine, of the mine just got laid off. Oh, damn, Jake. What? Oh, relative of yours. Okay, related to you. I thought it was related to yours right now, Jake. Oh man, heartbeat still. Jake the Snake still got a job. Oh, we live to fight another day. Yes, let's go. Okay, you scared me. I read that wrong. Yeah. So damn, that sucks. Yeah, 15 years. Yeah, my father actually. This is very personal. My father, who has never had to build a resume. I helped him build a resume last week, guys. It's insane. He's never had a resume ever. He's always worked just for years. I would say his last job, I think, lasted 25, 30 years. So yeah, and his company is losing business every single day, and he fears that his job is basically numbered. His days are numbered. So yeah, I'm getting those phone calls, right? Those phone calls. Not fun. And again, I can't store everyone. I can't keep everyone safe. This is the number one thing, guys, you got to pay attention to. Again, don't tell everyone. I learned this the hard way. Don't tell everyone you're going to be making X amount of dollars this run. Only tell the closest people that you trust, right? And the ones you do tell, just also remind them, I can't save you. I can't save everyone. And make sure you can, of course, keep your head up during all this, because it's going to be tough, guys. If we do get like this crazy collapse, I think is going to happen, or at least change of wealth, where your average house is going to be worth $1 million, $2 million relatively soon. Again, if you haven't seen those videos, the Fed knows what's up. They're coming. They know what's going
U.S.
on.
federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
Yes, we are, and it's not only that also, but I also had what was it? Another video from that same interview from Powell, if I could find it. Jerome Powell, there he is. So this was that was part of the 60-minute interview that Powell was featured in, and it also is mentioned as well.
National debt. 30 years from now, it is projected to be $144 trillion, or $1 million per household. A sharp increase in the national debt. 30 years from now.
So the average household is going to have $1 million in about 30 years. That's insane. So your house is basically going to be worth $1 million very, very soon. The average price of a home is going up because the purchasing power price of a dollar is going down. So remember that too at the end of this cycle. Don't be taking it all into this shit, right? Make sure you have at least some exposure to gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Or just Bitcoin. We pick your poison, right? All right, let's get back in the chat here. Oh my gosh, Noob Taku, Goofy Otaku. Oh yes. Oh geez. Relative or mine, just yes. The layoff, yes. Are you there? Company mismanagement, along with no notice, says Jake the Snake says just handed him a check, 6 months of severance, and he was a manager. At least he got some severance. I know a lot of people are just getting laid off, and there's nothing to support them. I have a friend right now who works in the auto industry. He's a diesel mechanic, and yeah, he's gonna get probably on the chopping block right now. A bunch of his workers have had a lot of random PIP plans, performance increase plans, right? And they haven't done anything notably wrong, right? But they're of course overstaffed right now. Everyone's just sitting around mopping the floors because there's nothing to build or repair. And so yeah, that's what's happening. Right, what's going on? Danny says maybe it's the 1K subscribers perk. That's right. We got to get to 1,000. I don't think so, Danny. I don't think that's why. I think it's my OBS settings. Because I think someone in the chat said they were able to rewind before. Maybe you're right though. I'll definitely take a look at that. I'll put that in my notes too to look into that. But last time I did try to do like a playback increase or a playback change on my OBS settings. I did screw everything up, so I want to try not to do that again. But I'll look into it. Thanks again for bringing that up, because I would love for, of course, my viewers to rewind and catch back up to the chat. What's going on? Danny says, I still have 2 jobs and people still ask me to do design stuff. Nice. I do some of that stuff freelance, but mostly, mostly still just doing this full time. I haven't made much money at all this year, guys. Like, it's gonna be weird. I can barely, with just doing the show, I can barely just pay my my rent. But again, I'm not intending to do to live like this forever. Of course, this is why we're doing the bull market thing. Boomers and Gen X had easy job market. Yes, easy job market. 100% agree. Definitely, we're not living in the golden years, right? We're now in like the bronze, the bronze years. Yeah, I tell my grandparents all the time that they lived in the best years. They had the best years of our country. If we collapse, we have to go hide in Otaku's bunker. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. I can't save everyone, and I'm again reminding everyone as well. You cannot save everyone. Make sure that you can at least save yourself before helping others. Gen X had a horrible job market because the boomers wouldn't freaking retire, says Spence. Yes, Spence. Have you guys noticed? Can you see this on your end? But everything, the chat changed like this a few days ago. Let me know if it's like this. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing on my chat, my end. But it's kind of weird. So is this like this on YouTube now, where it's showing your @ names? Because I know who Spence is, right? I know Spence. I know you, Spence. I can tell by your icon, but it doesn't say. It says, of course, S phrase now. So kind of weird. Let me know in the chat if that's just on my side, my end. I might have to look into that as too. That's weird how things keep changing on my side. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Petro Ecuador. What the hell, Danny? Are you talking about the petrodollar? We lost the petrodollar. Danny says in Ecuador, close to 100,000 people lost their jobs. Some after working their entire lives by retirement benefits. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. What else we have here? Oh, man, you guys just keep blowing up the chat. Yeah, boomers and Gen X could walk into a store, shake a hand, and get hired. Yeah, dude, seriously, that's how it was. I mean, I even noticed a little bit of that when I first started the workforce too. I guess people are hurting for like graphic designers. That's my original career path. Yeah, I never really had to do like a real like thorough interview or anything. It was always just like, oh, we need someone to just get on the floor and start doing stuff. Geez, that's usually how it goes on manufacturing anyway. Yeah, so 100% Spence says Jake the Snake saying that they still won't riddled with diseases the boomers won't let go. Oh, Jesus. Quint saying that we need 10 years of experience for entry level now. Damn. I feel bad for you guys if that's true. 10 years of entry level experience? Well, how the hell are you going to get that? If the AI has already got it right out the gate, right? They already have 100 years. Oh my God, it's so far ahead now, guys. This is ridiculous. And I just came from graphic design background and career path, where you used to need like a team of 4 graphic designers for like a decent, like a middle-sized company, right? Not too huge. Now you just need like 1 or 2 employees with some AI payment plans, and you got that covered. For that previous team that you had before. Yes, showing what the at random. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are seeing the at random stuff now. So they did change it on YouTube fully now. I guess that's what they're doing. Weird. What else do we think here? It says Jake and Snake says I think the chat change is a shadow ban thing. Huh? It happens to Roberto occasionally and will switch daily. What? Really? That's weird. Gamma says your dad sounds smart. He tries. It took him a while to get Bitcoin though. I still don't know if he 100% gets it, but I'm happy he'll be the first person I know in my real life that will have 1 solid Bitcoin, hopefully by the end of the year, where the direction that we're headed with him and his portfolio. So I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy my papa is going to have some exposure to our asset class. Ben Lawrence, how's it going? Good morning, Ben. How's it going? Of course, giving a nice warm welcome to Ben. Very chaotic welcome to Ben this morning. How's it going, Ben? How's it going? Daddy says it doesn't help having a felony conviction either. That's another push for me. Become financially independent. Yeah, you definitely got to make sure that you find that avenue that suits your needs. This is the only way to do it, guys. This is probably the only way we're going to be able to do it in our lifetime. Damn it, guys says thank you, Jake. My dad really is smart as well. He's a computer administrator at one of the top law firms in Los Angeles County. Nice. That's awesome, Gamma. That's awesome. Danny says, screw begging for jobs or falling into systems hands again. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that world. I'm done with it. I do love waking up every day and hanging out with you guys. Hopefully, even after the bull run, I can still do this for fun. C-Story says it happened at least once on, CF? Damn it, you said CF before. Crypto Future, gotcha. And yours too around the BS YouTube stop fighting period. Yes, I gotcha. The thing that sucks about that is I don't know exactly who is who. I think C-Story, I think that's Cliff, right? I'm pretty sure C-Story is Cliff. It still shows me the C. And I remember my boy Cliff, and I remember how my boy Cliff writes too. Yes. Quinn says I saw something about Gen Z men and women, men and women talking about all the white collar jobs. Are you talking about taking all the white collar jobs? Yes. No, seriously. No, that's been like that. No, I've lived through it. So as a graphic designer, right, in these environments, more women have started going into graphic design and art, right? So they're getting out of school, and I started seeing that most of my team now was transitioning from male to female. And I saw that over the past 10 years, right? So I've been doing this sort of stuff for a little over a decade. And I used to have full teams of men, and it transitioned from full teams of men to full teams of women. And I was the odd one out. And unfortunately, my entire team was female by the time I left, and my employer hated me. She hated me. And I was the only male on staff. So I kind of felt like I was being pushed out because I had a penis. But whatever. What do I know? What do I know? Oh, God. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, jeez. But yeah, 100% Quint. I felt it. I lived through it. 100%. Yeah, Ben Lawrence says, guys, you can intern to get experience. 100% you can, but 10 years of intern with very little pay or no pay is not fun. It's definitely not, livable conditions either. I work 10 or 20 every quarter, and they are mostly landing good jobs afterwards. You know, one of my friends, actually, he really would love to do, he told me this. He's like, if I got into crypto early and I became a millionaire, what I would do is I would just stop working and just work at random places and learn as much as I can everywhere. And I'm like, but what are you going to gain from that? I would just learn so much. I'm like, okay, I guess. Right? Some people just have, are just interested in different things. I don't know. But yeah, you see okay, let's see, I gotta go back. Oh my God, guys, I gotta go back. I can't catch up with the chat. No, I can't catch up with the chat. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay. Yeah. C-Story. Yes. Yours seems to have been started yesterday with the @names. Gotcha. Yep. There was a live pop up, and then down when you saw your channel was at the @ on the yeah. Yesterday, I noticed that yesterday. I'm like, what the hell, YouTube? So I'm happy to hear that I'm not the only one being affected by that. It's weird. Don't think while YouTube. What the hell, C-Story? Come on. Ben Lawrence saying, I mentioned people who have gone on to TikTok, Amazon, Apple, and just to name a few. Quinn says, nah, bro, you were pushed out because of penis 100%. God damn it. Oh, jeez, yes. Yeah, I think so too, man. But I got nothing against women. It just sucks when I'm targeted like that. And again, I you can't really do like, what am I gonna do? Legally go after them? I'm just whatever. It is what it is. Whatever. It's water under the bridge now. And Danny says, "Hey Otaku, what's Jasmine's resistance at right now?" You know, it's funny. I'm glad you asked that because Jasmine has been kind of keeping up, man. It's been keeping up. Usually, wow, look at that big break in the middle there. Holy crap! I've never seen anything on this chart quite like that. Weird. Weird garbled data now. Cool. All right. So yeah, let's look at the 15-minute on Jasmine right now. So the upside. Again, what I was about to mention before I saw that weird shuffle there is that the XCN is usually the one leading the way, right? Usually the one leading the way, and then we got close second with Jasmine, then Swiftcoin. But here recently, we've been seeing Jasmine outperforming XCN and Swiftcoin. Swiftcoin's always kind of the laggard, and these three typically trade around the same price action. Anyway, similar market cap. Swiftcoin definitely has less than the other two. So when I talk about one, I usually have to talk about the other. I did start putting the anarchy symbol of approval on Jasmine. On Swiftcoin because it started moving like ZBEC, and only moving when ZBEC was moving. And I thought that was really interesting to see that kind of price action happening with Swift coin. But anyway, back to Jasmy. So Jasmy's had, of course, a bit of a run here recently, mostly happening after hours. Again, after trading hours in America, because it is a Japanese coin, and we see a lot of this pump coming from the foreign markets because of that. It doesn't still have a big enough following in my personal experience with it, I guess. I don't think it has I mean, there's a lot of people, of course, holding it, hoping for the future here in America, but it's still a pro Japan coin. So anyway, so this is still leading towards the upside of a potential breakout towards 2 cents. Still in a bullish formation. We got to get above there, man. We got to get above here. It's been how many days now? How many times have we pushed this damn thing to 2 cents and just get rejected? Since back in May, we've touched it now 1, 2, 3. I mean, well, if you count all the times in that time frame. Let's go to the daily chart. How many days? How many days did we hit it? That'll be giving me better of an answer. 2 cents. Oh my gosh. 2 cents. I want 2 cents. Give me 2 cents. There we go. So we've touched it now at 1, 2, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and we're going back to hopefully touch it. Hopefully we'll get a double top here and just break the hell out. I'm so sick of this, guys. But you can tell the price action is definitely sick of it too. It's definitely oversold. You can tell by the price action, you know, still in a bullish momentum, producing higher lows on the daily chart. So hopefully this will be the breakout that finally gets us towards our 8 cent target, which we were waiting to break the macro trend line and get this show started. But in order for that to happen, we do need Ethereum to keep its momentum going, which we still have. We still have momentum in Ethereum. Ethereum currently sitting at $4,424. Again, probably going to break out again soon. Look at that on the daily, on the 15-minute. Yeah, look at this. It's sitting right on top of it right now. We can see a breakout today. It's very positive for Jasmy, and of course, would probably push Jasmy towards that 2 cent target, maybe tonight. So keep an eye out on Jasmy. Again, it's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. The first major trading day in the week. Tomorrow being the biggest. I personally feel like Wednesdays and Thursdays have the most usually positive direction and momentum if things continue onward. Will be tomorrow and Thursday. So that's what I'm looking out right now for Jasmy. Within the next 48 hours, I think we're going to be retesting that 24 hours, retesting that 2 cent target. Hopefully soon. I already drew it on there. Let's see what time frame I'm looking at here. If we follow the similar price action to the upside. Actually, we can go back and also take some of the other stuff. Danny coming back. $2 super chat. Thank you, Super Danny. Thank you. Yeah, just saying awesome and thanks. Of course, my guys. Of course, this is what I'm here to do. Just have fun with you guys. Of course, covering all the news stuff and things. It is 11 o'clock now, guys. So we are a half hour over. Oh, crap! I do have my last appointment today. Hopefully, for the rest of the year, I will never have to go on an appointment again for my health, and I have a clean bill after today, which is just a back crack at a chiropractor. For a follow-up appointment, and I probably don't need it ever again. It is what it is. My back is what it is. All right. When was that? I gotta make sure I don't miss it. I think it's at 1. It might be 12. Oh, no. Damn it. It's at 11 Central. So that would be 12 Eastern. Okay, so yeah, I probably got a half hour more I can spend with you guys. I do want to finish going over Jasmy real quick because I did want to mention when this breakout would take place. So this goes into the weekend. I don't think it's going to take that long. I want to, of course, take a bars pattern too, back to Jasmy. It's been a while since we did that, and psychology in the market's usually similar in trading patterns. So let's go back and find a similar place to retrace. So similar kind of breakout with upside potential. It's basically right here as well. Let's go back even further on the 1 hour. Let's see similar patterns. Usually from here on out, it does look like it has a W formation, which again is not super bullish. Originally, this looked like it was creating an inverted head and shoulder pattern, which basically goes invalidated. It didn't break out to the upside. Again, those play out about 65% of the time, so It doesn't happen always. But now, of course, forming what, of course, we have here is a inverted head and shoulder pattern. It's already broken out above the neckline, though, so I'm not too worried about that. It could continue on the upside. It is getting tight price action, too. That's my alarm. Yeah, of course, to get to that appointment. But, yeah, tight. Tight. Go. Tight. Oh, God, guys.
Like a taco blunt, man.
Oh, jeez. I love that one. But yeah, it is getting tight price action to the upside. So yeah, it does want to break out. I don't know. I feel like it's probably gonna do something like this. So I'm just gonna do it. Something up here. I gotta get a breakout of a 1.7, right? 1.7 cents. Maybe fight around there. Earlier than this, I need to get on the 15-minute. Let's see. We might see 1.8 today. Am I there? Okay, yeah, I'm there. All right, so we'll probably get a little bit of a fight in here, some chop moving in. Is it Thursday already? Jesus. I can't zoom in enough. There we go. Damn. There we go. All right, where are we at? 2 cents there. Okay. Not that far away from 2 cents, really. If you look at the main meat of this move, we are going to see some resistance at that 185 area. This is, of course, as of tonight, probably seeing, yeah, we could see a breakout above 1.8 tonight. That would probably happen. That would be the make or break moment if we ever get as high as 1.8. It's going to be a lot of chop there because we have a lot of back history. So I'd watch out for that 1.8. Wait for a way to verify if we're going to get a breakout there or not. We can hit that 1.9 right out the gate. Then we're probably going to move towards that 2 cent target. Again, 2 cent target also being very, 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 very local level of resistance. We've seen that happen how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the last, let's see, hourly chart. We go to the 4 hour, 10, 12, 13, 14. I mean, there's just so much history there, so much history on that level. So I definitely watch out for that 2 cent breakout, because once it gets out of there, there's not too much ahead of there. We were up there for a little while, but most of the resistance is going to be met at 2 cents. After that, we're probably going to have some problem with 2.8 right before 2.87, 2.89, right before we hit that 3 cent target again. Let's maybe go a little higher. 2.9, 2.95. It's usually where it is. Always at 2.95. Always at 9.5. Always 0.5, whatever number you'll really want to see. And then after that, we have to hit resistance at 4 cents. And then the big one, of course, all-time high for the year, sitting at almost 6 cents, 5.9. All right, so those are the levels of Jasmine I'll be watching, but mostly right now we got to get to 2 cents. It's still early, but I wouldn't be surprised you come in tonight and we just smash on through it. This has been going on forever, and with Ethereum pumping alongside Jasmine, I think that's going to be a one of the coins to watch before the altcoin season really takes off. All right, I got to catch back in the chat real quick, and then I got to head out for the day. I got to get to that appointment. I don't want to spend too much time dilly-dallying around. This will be the last appointment for the year, guys. I'm excited. Unless I have problems or complications with my fillings. I hope not, but all right. So yeah, that's what's going on with Jasmine's Resistance. Danny, Super Danny in the chat. Schools teach the sexes to hate each other, says Jake the Snake. Interesting. I'd love to see your opinion on that. How do schools teach that, though? I love the philosophy that might come from that. They hate you. What the hell? Because you ain't you Otaku, because they ain't you Otaku man. Oh jeez, Jake, thanks for the kind words, my guy. Thanks for the kind words. All right, what else? Here, man, I gotta scroll up, guys. I'm behind. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh no. Okay, here we go. C Story says, oh, what's that? Sorry, I was typing and they must have hit send before they complete. Keep thinking, please. What the hell? Lawrence, what's going on with the economy of Ohio? If the king is doing 9 to 5, 100% Ben, 100% Ben. I mean, it's Ohio. King of Ohio is only as, you know, as classy as he is trashy. Yes. God. East is on fire, says Gamma Goddess. And Grand Rising, yes, Ben. Ben Lawrence says, good morning, Gamma. Quint saying, how is Bitcoin dominant with Ethereum and everything outperforming it? Bitcoin is dominant because people still are allocating to Bitcoin. There's treasury companies for both assets now, right? So we might see, again, the struggle for Ethereum to claim maybe 20%. Bitcoin holding still around 60, maybe shedding some of that down to 55. It could still get to 55 if Ethereum's dominance comes up to 20. Right now, I think Ethereum's up to like 13, 12%. It's been a while since we looked at Ethereum. Where is Ethereum's dominance? Where's my browser? Where the hell is my browser? What is going on with this? Come on, technical difficulties, guys. Damn it. Why can't I get my browser? Okay. All right. Not working. What the hell? Yeah. So my stream is dying, guys. Okay, here it is. Here it is. What in the world? Okay, here we go. I want to take a look at Ethereum dominance right now. Get this idea of my head out of my brain real quick. Ethereum dominance. Yep. Ethereum dominance sitting right now at yeah, 13%, 13.5 now and climbing. So yeah, 0.5 higher than I thought. Yeah, and it just popped off today too. Look at that. There it is. It ran up from 13 almost overnight, 13.5 to 13 to 13.5. This is as of the 11th. Yeah, so literally in a day, up 0.5%. Yeah, this is great, guys. This is good to see for altcoins. Yeah, so what my idea is around this is maybe it can get to 20% by the end of the cycle just because of all the treasury companies flowing into ETH. And then Bitcoin's dominance coming down to maybe 50% flat even, maybe. Giving some of that market cap share to Ethereum and then some of the altcoins as well. I wonder what Solana's dominance is too. Let's see, is it 2% yet? 5%? What in the world is this shit? For what the hell? This is not even. That's against everything else. Show me the dominance for Solana. 2%, 2.3%. It looks like. Oh my God, these charts, guys. These charts. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. 2%, 2.3% dominance. Maybe Solana can end up in the end of the cycle at 5%. We give 25% to Ethereum. We have a flash crash in most of the altcoins, right? They're gonna crash, right? And then we have yeah, Bitcoin still holding about 50% of the overall dominance of the market. That would probably be my my expectation after all this. Maybe Sui can get 1% if it's lucky. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's do one more roundup of the news, see if anything else is popping up here. Bloomberg real quick. Best in influence in the Trump administration. Obviously, we covered that at great length. He's currently the acting director of the IRS. We're still talking about the same stuff in the headlines here. Yes, still the same crap. Trump delays China tariffs. Yes, he's already doing the 90-day extension thing. So would you call that a taco? Probably a taco. Crypto right now looking good, getting closer to day trading hours, right? We're at 11 o'clock right now, and I got to get going on my for my appointment. All right, so that's pretty much all we got right now, guys. We covered pretty much all the news. We went a little bit into Jasmine. Let's finish up the chat, and then I'm going to head out for the day. Of course, coming back later on tonight for the nightly live stream. Let's see what we got here. The Fed needs to start a number of men riding bikes. What the hell? The Fed needs to start the number of men riding kids' bikes in neighborhoods during the day to properly measure unemployment. What the hell? I call it the Schwinflation Index. What the hell, Ben? What the hell? You crazy guy. You crazy. Jacob's like saying, yeah, Ben Lawrence, you're awake before noon. Good for you. Ben saying, I've been working since 4 a.m. Just had a short break. Jake and Snake arguing back and forth with Ben. As always. Ben Schiller, why so serious? Drink your coffee. Yes, swimflation. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, no coffee, just used to the grind. 100% Ben. I love the coffee though. It's so good. Oh, it tastes so good in the morning. Yeah, Gamma is also, yeah. Joy, yes, Joy is shouting out to Gamma. Jake and Snake saying, it has gone up in an unsustainable monetary policy. Not sure what you're referring there, Jake. Oh, you're talking about the swimflation? Yeah. Ben saying, you see them men on bikes and you know that neighborhood has problems. Jesus. Ben Lawrence says also, all that back, I'm back to work. Have a great morning, gang, and break some stuff for me. Hope so. Hopefully some of the stuff will break. Oh no, chat got disconnected at some point. Not sure what happened to the live stream. But anyway, guys, we're about ready to head out either way. Nebs says, gonna miss ya, Big Ben. See ya soon. Of course, we'll see you guys later on the market open for the foreign market live stream at 8 p.m. every single day. We do. It's gonna be fun, guys. Can't wait to see what we have tonight. Anyway, guys, I will catch you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good one. And yeah, keep making that fiat money at the fiat factory, and we're gonna burn some of it tonight.
Started a fire in cyberspace.
Yes.
Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Not about money. It's about sending message.
Later.
Everything burns.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for all which I'll be adored. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
I do like that tight price action on that Jasmine chart, though. All right, guys. Of course, we'll catch you tonight. Thanks again, Nebs. We love you too, brother. Be safe. Catch you later. Catch you later on the market open live for the foreign markets tonight at 8 p.m. guys, Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you there. Have a great day. Don't forget to take your shield pills or of course your orange pills to keep that FOMO away, guys. Keep it going. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. We're getting to the bull market eventually. It'll happen eventually. As long as you're in, we'll just stay in. Later, guys. Have a good one. Peace.